Reason 4. Sustaining cultural relevance across generations and regions. One of Jungkook's most remarkable achievements is his ability to maintain cultural relevance across different age groups, demographics, and regions simultaneously. The majority of pop artists often secure a peak period where their presence dominates the cultural landscape, only to gradually diminish as new figures emerge. Jungkook's career trajectory demonstrates a different pattern. From his teenage years to adulthood, Jungkook consistently adapted his artistic image without alienating earlier audiences. His early role in BTS established him as a youthful figure appealing to younger fans, while his later solo projects have shown maturity that resonates with older demographics. This balance allows him to maintain continuity while still evolving artistically. His relevance is also visible across regions. In South Korea, Jungkook maintains the role of a national icon, appearing in discussions beyond music, such as cultural exports and economic influence. Internationally, particularly in the United States and Europe, he functions as a bridge figure who introduces non-Korean audiences to K-pop while aligning with global pop standards. Unlike other regional stars who often struggle with linguistic and cultural barriers, Jungkook uses bilingual artistry, strategic collaborations, and universal themes in his work. This adaptability is reinforced by data-driven impact. Streaming statistics on platforms such as Spotify and YouTube show his dominance not only in Asia, but also in markets traditionally difficult for non-Western artists to penetrate. Furthermore, his ability to attract both younger and older audiences indicates longevity in his career, a feature that most pop artists cannot sustain. The cultural relevance also extends to digital influence. Jungkook's name frequently trends on social media not only during music releases, but also during brand campaigns and public appearances. This suggests that his cultural role is multidimensional, operating as both a musician and a social figure whose presence itself drives conversation. The ability to maintain such relevance across diverse platforms demonstrates a uniqueness that other singers rarely replicate. Reason 3. Dominating both music and global branding simultaneously. Another area that distinguishes Jungkook is his ability to dominate both the music industry and the global branding sphere concurrently. Many artists successfully build careers in music or transition into brand endorsements, but few achieve an equal balance where their artistic credibility remains intact, while also serving as a marketable global ambassador. Jungkook's alignment with Calvin Klein illustrates this dual role. His collaboration with the brand was not perceived as a superficial marketing move, but as a strategic partnership that enhanced both his and the company's image. Calvin Klein benefited from his global reach and cross-cultural appeal, while Jungkook's image aligned naturally with the brand's youthful, bold identity. The outcome was measurable: increased brand visibility in markets ranging from Asia to North America. Importantly, his role as a brand figure did not overshadow his credibility as a musician. His solo releases continued to achieve commercial success and critical attention even while he was at the center of global campaigns. This dual achievement is rare, as most artists face a trade-off prioritizing either musical authenticity or commercial endorsement. Data further supports this distinction. Sales metrics for Calvin Klein showed noticeable spikes during campaigns featuring Jungkook, while streaming and chart performance of his music remained consistently high. This indicates a rare synergy, where brand presence fuels musical relevance rather than distracting from it. Additionally, his ability to navigate both industries reflects broader changes in the entertainment economy, where celebrity status increasingly requires multi-dimensional presence. Jungkook represents a model for future artists, not just as a performer, but as a hybrid figure whose influence extends into fashion, marketing, and cultural discourse. The sustainability of this balance is another important factor. While many artists experience short-lived brand associations, Jungkook's partnerships suggest longevity due to the credibility of the fit. This positions him as a case study in how cultural figures can simultaneously dominate multiple sectors without diluting their primary identity. Reason 2. Achieving individual recognition without overshadowing group identity. In the global pop industry, one recurring challenge is the relationship between group identity and solo recognition. Historically, when a member of a successful group launches a solo career, it often disrupts the balance within the group, leading to fragmentation or diminished collective impact. Jungkook's trajectory, however, illustrates how individual recognition can coexist with group loyalty. BTS, as a group, maintains global cultural significance, but Jungkook's solo activities have expanded his profile without creating a conflict with the group's identity. His solo releases such as Seven and Standing Next to You gained international chart success, including Billboard placements and record-breaking streaming numbers. Yet, these achievements were often framed not as departures from BTS, but as extensions of the group's influence. This balance reflects careful positioning. Jungkook's solo image maintains continuity with BTS's overall narrative, while highlighting personal strengths such as vocal range, performance ability, and international collaboration. This positioning allows him to stand as an individual without threatening group cohesion. Industry observers note that this model is particularly difficult to execute. In many cases, successful solo careers shift public attention away from the original group, resulting in reduced group activity. Jungkook's case differs because his individual recognition reinforces the collective prestige of BTS, creating a cycle where solo and group success support each other. The cultural significance of this balance is notable. It provides a blueprint for how K-pop idols and other group-based performers might pursue individual recognition without destabilizing their original platforms. Jungkook's success shows that the boundaries between group and solo identities can be redefined to create mutual reinforcement rather than competition. His ability to achieve this balance also reflects audience perception. Fans and general listeners view his success not as a betrayal of group identity, but as evidence of BTS's strength. This dynamic is extremely rare in pop history and places Jungkook in a category few others can occupy. Reason 1. Bridging Eastern and Western music markets with unmatched balance. Finally, Jungkook's unique position lies in his ability to bridge Eastern and Western music markets without fully sacrificing one for the other. Global pop stars often face the dilemma of adjusting their identity to fit Western market demands, which can sometimes diminish their connection to their home audience. Jungkook, however, manages to maintain an authentic dual presence. His collaborations with Western artists, such as Lato on Seven, demonstrate a clear ability to operate within Western pop frameworks, achieving commercial success in competitive markets such as the United States. Simultaneously, his continued presence in Korean media, variety shows, and domestic campaigns reinforces his role within the Korean entertainment system. The significance of this duality lies in market penetration. Many non-Western artists find success either locally or internationally, but rarely both at equal levels. Jungkook's ability to dominate streaming charts globally while maintaining cultural relevance in Korea is an exceptional case. This cross-market balance is further supported by linguistic versatility. While English language releases position him strongly in Western markets, his continued use of Korean lyrics sustains his connection to domestic and regional audiences. Rather than choosing one path exclusively, Jungkook integrates both into a unified artistic identity. The outcome is strategic positioning. He does not simply serve as a Korean artist attempting to adapt to Western markets, nor as a westernized performer detached from his origins. Instead, he operates as a global hybrid figure whose identity resonates with diverse audiences. This positioning has implications for the future of global pop. As markets become increasingly interconnected, artists will need to navigate multiple frameworks simultaneously. Jungkook represents a pioneering model of how this can be achieved without compromising authenticity or commercial success. The global pop industry is filled with talented figures, but the combination of qualities embodied by Jungkook remains difficult to replicate. His ability to sustain cultural relevance across generations and regions, dominate both music and branding at the same time, achieve solo recognition without undermining group identity, and bridge Eastern and Western markets with balanced authenticity places him in a category of his own. Each of these factors is significant individually, but their convergence in a single artist highlights why Jungkook occupies a unique position in global entertainment. He is not only a successful musician or brand ambassador, but a cultural figure who reshapes how global pop operates in the 21st century.